voice 10 from the series, namely the Courtroom Voices from AAA Insolvency. Today we are going to discuss the insolvency of BYJU'S, the company which was in fact a very popular company, very big company. The name of the company is Think and Learn Private Limited, but the name of the brand was BYJU'S, and it was basically a company which was education. The application in this case was filed by Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI. In fact, this was an operational creditor, and this company BYJU'S, it was actually offering online platforms for multidisciplinary learning solution for students. It offered learning solution for even competitive entrance examinations such as IIT, JEE, CAT, UPSC, GMAT, GRE, and much more. The company, in fact, provided school-based courses also for students. It also provided feedback and in-depth analysis. They in fact used some app also. There were various associated companies to this company, like Booked by Us Incorporated. It was basically an outside company. BYJU'S PT Limited, then BYJU'S Investment Private Limited, and finally the company which is Think and Learn Private Limited, which actually went to insolvency on 16th July 2024. This was a judgment from Bangalore NCLT, and the applicant was the Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, a Section 9 application, as an operational creditor. The facts, some facts of the case that we can say that there was an agreement between BCCI and the BYJU'S, and this was basically agreement for team sponsorship, and that agreement was dated 25th of July 2019, and the contract period was up to 31st March 22. In between there was COVID also. Due to other financial and commercial issues, due to losses, this company BYJU'S, which is Think and Learn Private Limited, could not honor its dues. So the default was in August 2022. The application was submitted, and BCCI argued that there is a total outstanding of 158 crores from BYJU'S. The sponsorship money was not paid. There was some settlement also. There was some restructuring also. But finally, that money could not be paid. So BYJU'S is the name of the promoter. BYJU'S contended that there was no service provided by BCCI, and they could not be classified as operational debt. They were saying that the sponsorship cannot be considered as a supply of goods or services. Therefore, this BCCI cannot be considered as operational debt. BYJU'S also claimed that it was because of the pandemic that they defaulted. There was disruption in the service, there was disruption in the country, but their claim was not there. The court finally held that the BCCI is an operational creditor and there is a default, and the tribunal found that there is no pre-existing disputes, and the BYJU'S had acknowledged the debt through various correspondences. Therefore, the corporate insolvency resolution process was initiated against BYJU'S. It was admitted, the interim resolution professional was appointed, the moratorium started under Section 14 of the IBC. This company was in fact a very large company. During the entire life of this company, company has raised 40,000 crores of rupees, approximately $5 billion that it has raised from various funding rounds. Globally, it was the largest education company, which was valued at something like that huge that no other company could actually have that valuation. Various challenges, various liquidity problems, but it continued to hold substantial investment from its stakeholders. The promoters like BYJU'S Ravindran and Divya Gokulnath, both are husband-wife. They founded this company and they are still holding about 19% shares in the company, but most of the other shares are in fact held by Process, which is earlier it used to called Naspers Ventures. Then significant shares are even held by the Square Capital, Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, Tencent, Sofina, Lightspeed Ventures Partners, and Qatar Investment Authority. The investors actually have shown a huge interest in this company. The balance sheets are available only up to financial year ended on 31st March 21. In that particular year, they reported a revenue of about 2,000 crores and it was also a losses. This company's expenses, like in 21 also, it was 7,000 crores because it was spending a huge money on the marketing. Even in 2022, the company in fact had reported a loss of about 8,000 crores. At one point of time, this company even had reported a revenue of 10,000 crores. So, in case we see a company which actually had a liability of paying about $40 million every quarter for interest. In fact, it raised some loans also. About $1.2 billion was raised by this company. For a company which used to be a company in education in India like Akash Educational Services, this company, Akash Educational Services, were also acquired by BYJU'S at a huge cost of 8,000 crores. That means $1 billion in April 21. So look at this scenario. In April 21, they are actually acquiring a company for 8,000 crores. And today this company is in insolvency. This is a huge setback to the education. This is a huge setback to the investors who are coming to India and investing in education. So now let us see what happens to the insolvency. In fact, there were some other cases also. So there is no possibility of settlement. It is not only about 158 crores. The other application is also pending. So in case the company would settle this, then the other will start. We are hopeful that some solution will be found under the IBC and the investors will get some money. Thank you.